Happy Memorial Day, Shima girls. Yes, this Monday, celebrating Memorial Day since the weekend actually. So yes, I'm inspired to do a new life for you ladies, for us ladies, okay, that are on a mission to grow fairy tale mythical hair, or just to have healthy hair, period. And today we're going to tackle the topic of, quote unquote, slow hair growth, really slow hair growth. We're going to look at that topic today, ladies, and see what's going on there. All right, let me do the simple house cleaning as usual. Make sure volume is doing good, the quality is doing good, and all that fun stuff. Okay, so let me go check on the system. All right, refresh, repage. Yes, I have my hair out, still from the plaits that I unbraided, unraveled. And we're gonna take a look at how I unravel my plaits for the ladies that didn't, catch the video, because I did a tutorial of how to unravel my protective style, and I want to make sure you ladies, all of you ladies, watched it. Very important. All right, very important. All right, refresh. Okay, good. I hear the volume is doing working well, working well. And of course, my Lionel Richie is behind me because I just love him. I love him. I love the 80s singers so much. And Lionel Richie is one of my favorites. And of course, I still love Michael Jackson. I love me Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, who just recently passed. I love, love, love the 80s. Okay? All right. So yes, welcome Shima girls that have joined us. Happy Memorial Day. Yes, I hope you ate a lot, and of course, you honor, the fallen heroes as well. Okay. So do we have slow hair growth, ladies? Are some of us experiencing slow hair growth? And if so, what do you think is causing it? Let's see what's causing this slow hair growth. Yeah. Let's see what we can do to accelerate slow hair growth. Don't we want to accelerate slow hair growth? All right, we're about to accelerate this slow hair growth today. So hopefully many of us tune in and stuff. That'll be great. Let's tune in to tackle this slow hair growth situation. All right. So here's the deal, ladies. Did we know that each hair follicle has its own blood supply? Each hair follicle has its own blood supply. That has a lot to do with the circulation, that's going on in our scalp. Okay, so that's why it's possible that one side of the head has better circulation. That's why a lot of ladies have come to me telling me, hey, how come this side grows faster than the other side? How come the left side grows faster than the right side, or the right side grows slower than the left side? Each follicle has its own blood supply. So that's why it's so important to give it circulation. Use the pads of our fingers and just simply start rubbing at least 5 to 10 minutes. If you're experiencing that slow hair growth, start gently rubbing with the pads of your fingers, on the area that it's causing, that slow hair growth. That's a good tip to follow, ladies. Okay, so and better circulation, of course, means faster hair growth. Okay, so better circulation, massaging that area is going to give, accelerate faster hair growth, ladies. Okay, and we haven't even, dived into protective styling yet. Okay, because that's really gonna accelerate faster hair growth. So yes. So also, if you're constantly sleeping on the side that tends to grow the slowest, you're going to be, keeping it that way. You're going to keep making it grow slow. Okay, it needs to, if this side is growing slow, don't sleep on this side. Sleep on the other side. Okay, so make sure that you're not sleeping on the side that it's always tends to grow the slowest. Okay, ladies, whether it's the sides of your head or the back of your head. Okay, so yeah. So sleeping on that side is going to cause it to keep growing slowly, ladies. Okay, And yeah, and also not all individual hair follicles are in the same phase at once. This is where we get into the anagen stages and the catagen stages and the telogen stages, all that scientific stuff. Don't worry too much about it. They said that it's estimated that about 90%, 90% of hairs are actively growing when it's in the anagen stage. Okay, so I'm just giving you that for informational purposes. When it's in the anagen stage, that's the growing phase of hair. Okay, means it's actively growing. Okay, that's the active growth phase of our hair. Okay, and they generally last between, let's say, 2 to 8 years when it's in the anagen stage. Okay, so yeah. So again, let me not get too scientific, because remember, when I started growing up my hair, I didn't know anything about no telogen stage, catagen stage, anagen stages. I still managed to grow my hair booty length. Okay, and I'm still on my way to growing a booty length. Not that I'm natural, without thinking about the scientific part of hair. Okay, so so what I want to do is simply get to the point. I want to get to the point with this video to address ways to accelerate slow hair growth. Okay, so what I want to do is share between 6 to 7 tips that will help us ladies who are experiencing slow hair growth, to help it accelerate, to help it grow, and I say faster, but it's not really faster, because what we're doing is retaining the length that our own body is producing. So it's still about hair length retention. I always remember that, hair length retention. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do here, ladies. Okay, real quick again, just for your information, the anagen stage is when the hair is actively growing and lasts between 2 to 8 years. The catagen stage, they say that is the transition phase when hair stops actively growing, but it doesn't fall out. Okay, and that lasts for between 4 to 6 weeks. And then they say that the telogen phase is the resting phase, when the hair is resting, and that basically means that it's falling out, like it's shedding and stuff. So you might notice more hair coming out in the shower or on your pillow and stuff like that, and that can last between 2 to 3 months. So just for your information, ladies. Okay, all right. So here's my number 1 tip to help us accelerate this slow hair growth, or I should say help us retain more length. Okay, retain the length that our bodies are already producing. So what we should do is, if your ends are damaged, only if your ends are completely damaged, completely split, trim them. Okay, do not hang on to unhealthy ends ever. Don't ever do that. You hang on to unhealthy, damaged, split ends, that's exactly the way your hair is going to continue to grow out. Unhealthy and damaged and split. So don't do that. Trim them. Okay, so trimming healthy ends will reduce your hair length, will reduce your hair length potential as well, ladies. Also, don't trim your ends when they are healthy. Okay, if you see that they have, this is the thing, I preach a lot about protective styling. Protective styling will maintain healthy ends. So when you unravel your protective styling and you see that your ends are healthy, there's no need to trim it. Leave it alone. Put the scissors down. Leave it alone. Okay. Only trim your ends when they are split, when they are damaged, and it will be obvious. You see it in the mirror. Okay, just look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. I don't got my mirror here, but look in the mirror. Okay, you'll see that the hair does not look like the other healthy hair on your head. Okay, so don't do that. So let's go to tip number 2. Tip number 2: protective style. Protective style religiously. Be religious about your protective styling, ladies. Okay, for example, the Shima buns, which is the simple hair bun, but I use flexi rods, and I wrap a silk scarf over it, and then I pin it up with pins and scarves. That's why I call it a Shima bun. Okay. Individual braids, protective styles, no more than 10, ladies. Let's not go all out with the braids. No, don't put 100 braids in your hair as a protective style. If you want to, you can do that. That's on you. I don't want your Shima hair growth journey to be complicated. It doesn't have to be. Okay, keep it simple, sister. Keep it simple, sister. And don't do, I wouldn't do no more than, yeah, 10. 10 is max, okay? Okay, so protective styles like the buns, the individual braids, French braids, protective style, two-strand twist. There are all protective styles. Remember that I did a live showing you an array of gorgeous protective styles for Afro texture hair, from type 4C to 3A to 2A, all the numbers on that hair chart that some of you ladies like to follow. Okay, I just call it Afro textured hair. Okay, Afro textured hair, ladies. And it needs the same type of care. So you still got to be patient with it. You still got to treat it gently. You still got to moisturize it. Okay, all right. So no, number 2, use protective style religiously. You're on my Shima hair growth journey. Protective styling is a must. Protective styling is a must. All right. Let's go to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is what? What do we call this? Shima oil. And what does Shima oil do? Shima oil moisturizes our hair. So moisturize religiously, ladies, okay? Get your Shima oils at shimahaircare.com if you are a real Shima girl, and moisturize, meaning Shima oil, ladies, all right? Religiously, okay? This is really what's going to, seal the deal, okay? It's going to seal the deal to wipe out that hair dryness on the spot without weighing down your hair, okay, or being too oily or greasy. And it works on both natural to relax, to biracial hair textures, okay? Shima oil, ladies, okay? Moisturize religiously, okay? So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is always reduce manipulation to your hair. What did I say? Reduce manipulation to your hair. Reduce any unnecessary manipulation to your hair. Okay, that means leave these fingers out of your hair unless it's absolutely necessary for you to do something, to take care of a quickie problem or whatever. Okay, if your scalp itches, and if it itches, it's because it wasn't cleaned correctly. Okay, so there's no need to always be scratching at the scalp if you're cleansing your hair correctly. Okay, if you have my Shima hair repair shampoo, your scalp should not be itching, because the Shima hair repair shampoo, what? It repairs your hair. Okay, so it's gonna be repaired. All right, it's gonna get the scalp, it's gonna get your hair, and it's going to renew your hair, nourish your hair, and moisturize your hair. Okay, so as a Shima girl, make sure you have your Shima hair repair shampoos in your possession. Okay, there's no excuse, ladies. We are Shima girls, so we have our Shima hair growth products to help us on our journeys. All right, so shimahaircare.com, get your Shima hair growth products and become a real Shima girl once and for all. Okay, Shima girls. All right, so let's stop touching our hair so much. Stop touching. How do we stop touching our hair? We keep the hair in a protective style. Once all of this is out of the, because this my hair, I'm wearing my hair down, to show that my hair is growing. Yes, and naturally, purely naturally. No relaxers, no hair dyes, no, I've never pressed my hair. It's 100% virgin hair. Okay, 100%. All right, so but then I put it in my protective styles. I put it in my 4 plaits. I braid it, do my French braid, do my hair bun, and guess what? I'm not touching my hair. I don't have to touch my hair. Even if it's loose, I'm definitely not really touching my hair, as often, because I train myself not to touch my hair that often. Okay, so yes. Okay, so tip number 5, it's an interesting one. For tip number 5, I want us to create affirmations for our hair. Okay, affirmations. There's some. Say these affirmations, ladies. I love my hair, for example. I believe that my hair can grow, and forget the haters. Affirmations. Okay, let's practice our affirmations for our hair, to have a really successful Shima hair growth journey. See, because the goal is to remain positive. Let's try to remain positive, ladies. All right, let's feed our minds with You know, the thing is feeding our minds with negative thoughts like, you know, my hair is too hard to manage, or, you know, all these negative thoughts, you know, or like it takes too long, you know, to do my hair, or I don't have good hair, you know, or, you know, all of that is extremely destructive, you know. That's extremely destructive, because not only, it's, if you're on your Shima hair growth journey, you know, you shouldn't be having those negative thoughts, okay? Or you should find ways to stop those negative thoughts, okay, in this track, okay? So it's, these negative thoughts is not good for our self-esteem, and we need to no, practice our hair affirmations, ladies. Positive hair affirmations, okay? That's tip number 5. Let's practice our positive hair affirmations. I love my hair, you know, I'm gonna make it through this Shima hair growth journey. Forget the haters that say that my hair is nappy, that I don't have good hair, that as a black woman I will never have good hair, as a type 4C black woman I will never have long hair. Forget the haters, okay? Forget the haters. Focus on you, stay on your path, stay on your journey, and, you know, repeat your affirmations as many times as you have to. All right, good. Now, tip number 6 is this: do not relax or color your hair on the same day. What did I just say? Do not relax or color your hair on the same day. Very, very, very important, ladies. A lot of you have been doing that, or you know of, you know, black ladies that have been doing that, okay? That's extremely destructive to black hair. 2 chemicals on the same day? Are you serious? You really doing that to yourself? You know that the relaxer on its own is extremely destructive, and then you put another type of chemical, a permanent hair dye, just to finish it off, and then you wonder why you're going bald. You wonder why your hair is thinning out. You wonder why you have no edges. You wonder why you have, you know, you can see your crown. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. That's keeping it real, ladies. That's keeping it real. Do not relax or color your hair on the same day. All right, I don't care what they say, that no, because no, this type of color is not that damaging. It's a chemical. It's a chemical. It's a chemical, ladies. All right. These are 2 potentially destructive chemical treatments to already fragile Afro-textured hair. Always remember the Afro-textured hair is extremely fragile, okay, because of the extra curl pattern that we're born with. Okay, we have to be extremely extra gentler with our hair, ladies, okay? That's why it's like a serious problem when we have to detangle our hair, and we see all this hair in our combs and brushes and in the bathtub, because it's very fragile. Our protection hair is very fragile, and now you're gonna put 2 chemicals on the same day and finish off your hair for once and for all, huh? That's what you're gonna do? That's what you're gonna do? Unbelievable, ladies. Do not do it. Shima says do not do it, okay? All right, so yeah, don't apply 2 chemicals. Don't do it. And if you bleached your hair, you can forget it. If you bleached your hair and you're gonna try to put a relaxer on top of bleached hair, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Just the bleach alone is kind of over. I don't remember if you saw because they spoke about it. The group Salt-N-Pepa. Remember when they had the blondes in their hair and stuff? A couple of years later, I don't know, 10, 20 years later, they had this interview, and they were speaking about how when they were sporting the blonde hair, like it completely ruined, damaged their hair. I don't know if it was Peppa who was saying that, or one of them, Peppa or Salt. They were saying how that bleaching completely destroyed their hair. I was rocking with it. I was enjoying the styles. You know, I was just a child back then. You know, Salt-N-Pepa here, Salt-N-Pepa here. Ooh, baby, 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 baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Pick up on this. I love them. But they ruined their hair. Okay, so because of what? Because they bleached, and they probably well, I don't know if they were relaxing as well. I think they did relax as well. They were doing the most. You know, they were doing the most. Okay. So there's an example. There's an example of a black woman ruining their hair with bleach. Okay, all right. So if I were you, I would stay away from bleaches, ladies. Stay away from these bleaches. All right. So yeah. Understand that these relaxers, they contain sodium hydroxide, which is a very harsh chemical that, that's a very harsh chemical for black hair, ladies. As a matter of fact, I learned something recently. I learned that there are like 3 different types of hair relaxers, right? So these are the 3 different types of hair relaxers. We have the sodium hydroxide, we have the calcium hydroxide, and we have one called the ammonium thioglycolate, okay? Now, the sodium hydroxide relaxers are the light relaxers, all right? These are the light relaxers. And light relaxers, they use it on wavy, curly, coily hair, black hair, okay? These relaxers ain't for us. And no light relaxers, no light relaxers, they're the ones that have that calcium hydroxide in them, okay? So that's the most common one. That's the one that we be reaching for most of the time at the stores, ladies. The no light relaxers. To me, it was marketed as a safer option. Like, it was like it's less harsh than the light relaxers. I'd say they're both harsh for black hair, okay? Especially if you don't know how to apply them, okay? And so anyway, they say that calcium hydroxide, relaxers, the no light relaxers, that they're designed for sensitive scalps and can also be used on curly, coily, or wavy textures. All right, black hair, okay? And so, and they say that they are harsher to the hair than the light relaxers, and they can dry the hair out. They both can dry the hair out. These are chemicals. They both can dry and destroy our hair, ladies, okay? And so they say that that's why immediately after getting our hair dry from a relaxer treatment, that it's that poofiness begins. So that's why as soon as that relaxer is washed out, and and you come out of the hair dryer, they sit you under the hair dryer and stuff. Or if you're doing it at home, most of us be doing these relaxer treatments at home anyway. But as soon as you remove that roller set, girl, please grab your Shima oil and Shima oil, Shima oil, Shima oil. All right, wipe that hair dryness on the spot before it gets you, ladies. Okay, wipe it out, wipe it out, wipe it out, ladies. Okay, don't let it rear its ugly head on you. Don't let that hair dryness rear its ugly head on you. Okay, that's why you got your secret weapon in your hand, and wipe out that hair dryness on the spot with our Shima oils, ladies. All right, so there are no excuses. Again, no excuses. Use Shima oil every step of the way, especially with these hair relaxers, because they contain those chemicals, and those chemicals are drying black hair like nothing you've ever seen, ladies. All right, okay, we have to constantly moisturize, okay? And the Shima oil penetrates straight to the cuticle to stop that hair drying. That's why I was able to grow booty length hair when my hair was relaxed, okay? And I'm growing it out again as a natural Shima girl. I'm growing it out again with my Shima oil. But if you are relaxing your hair, you can still grow, booty length hair if that's what you desire. But you have to Shima oil, Shima oil, Shima oil, and do your protective styling. All right. Now they say that the third type of relaxer, which is the ammonium thioglycolate, they say that it isn't recommended, for use on very coarse or coily hair, that the formula isn't strong enough to straighten it, but it's great for straightening fine, curly, or wavy hair. Just the same as a chemical treatment for you fine, wavy, or curly haired Shima girls. It's still a chemical treatment. Treat it like a chemical. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Follow the instructions to the T. Okay, don't leave it on longer than recommended. All right, every step that we can take to prevent unnecessary breakages. Oh, let me check the chat. I'm sorry, maybe some of the Shima girls are in the chat. Let me check the chat. All right. So I'm just, I'm teaching. I'm teaching. Okay, so I'm just checking up on you now. Hello, Shima girl Dawn. She says hi, Shima and everyone. Okay, I see Love in My Hair 74. She says, Shima, glad to catch you live. Yes, thank you. Love in My Hair 74. All right. Oh my God, I have Mimi. She says, hey Shima, my mom has thin edges and my grandma did also when she was alive. I obviously inherited the trait. No matter how much oil I rub in my scalp temples, it is not growing back. Mimi, you're not going to believe this, but that's what was my next live was going to be about how to grow out thinning edges. Okay, so stay tuned, Mimi, because I'm going to tackle that. that topic, how to grow out our thinning edges. Okay, I don't believe that is I'm gonna look into it, but just most of these things that we say is hereditary, we can tackle it. Okay, so don't worry too much about it. Okay, so I have Chanel Stevenson. Okay. Chanel Stevenson, I discussed alopecia treatments. I discussed a lot of recipes for alopecia treatment in my previous lives. Okay, and I'm still doing tests on the hairline cream. Okay, it has been difficult journey to bring back the hairline cream. It's very unfortunate, but I'm still on top of it. Okay, so but Chanel, check out my previous lives. I have spoken about it. Okay, all right. Yes, it hasn't been easy, Chanel. Yeah, she said, okay, it hasn't been easy. Okay, the formula is actually a kind of more complicated than the other products, Chanel. Okay, it's not that easy to just I don't want to bring out something to the public that isn't perfect. Okay, like the original cream is. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Okay, if one single ingredient is missing, I need that single ingredient. Okay, and that's what's going on. There's a single ingredient that's missing and I need it. Okay, all right. Okay, Chanel. Okay. So Mimi, hang on tight. I'm gonna be doing the thinning edges live very soon. Okay, all right. So about coloring our hair, remember we're on the topic about slow hair growth. Okay, so like if you love coloring your hair and you are on my Shima hair growth journey, I recommend that you stick to safer alternatives. So let's start using temporary rinses or semi-permanent colors. So they're also great to darken gray hairs if you have gray hairs. Okay, so let's try not to use permanent colors. If you have to use permanent colors, you have to be extremely on top of things. You have to moisturize, you still protect the style. If you need to deep condition, get a good deep conditioner, ladies. Okay, and deep condition your hair. Use hair masks. Remember, we have to tackle the negative effects of these chemicals. All right, but that's why the alternatives, the safer alternatives, will be rinses and the semi-permanent colors. Okay, and again, they're great to darken and cover the grays if you have them, if that's what you need to do. Okay, also now tip number 7, let's think about this. Could your slow hair growth be attributed by any chance to a poor diet? Okay, are we eating our are we eating our fruits? Are we saying no to red meat? Okay, all right. Once again, could it be due to poor diet or slow hair growth? Okay, unfortunately, as Americans, we don't eat right. Okay, the majority of us are at McDonald's, at Burger King, at whatever fast food restaurant that you love to visit the most. Fast food is exactly that, fast food. It's not healthy food, it's fast food. All right, here's the food, get out of here. Here's the food, come on my way. That's not good, ladies, especially if you're eating like that every single day. All right, so let's juice our vegetables, let's eat our fruits, let's say no to red meat, and other high fat, high cholesterol foods, that would just ruin our hair growth progress. Okay, all of that, it goes inside our body and it's going to show up on the outside of our body. When our hair is unhealthy, that's something a lot of time we did from the inside as well. It's not just the hot irons, it's not just the chemicals, it's how the way we're eating, the lack of exercise, the lack of good sleep, and all of that shows up on our hair, ladies. All right. our hair gives us away. Our hair will give us away. Oh my God, she looks so unhealthy. Look at her hair, it's so dull, it's so it's breaking everywhere. Oh my God. You need to check your diet, ladies. Check your diets, okay? Also, are you watching the Minister of Wellness? Okay, let's watch the Minister of Wellness. All right, ladies. Let's subscribe to that YouTube channel. That's a very inspirational YouTube channel because this man knows what he's talking about when it comes to the health of Black people. All right, when it comes to the health of black people, I've never seen anybody, you know, more intelligent about the right things to eat, you know, the right things, you know, the wrong things to not put, you know, in our bodies. You know, he goes through it. And nobody explains it better than he does. Nobody explains it better than he does, and he's been doing his thing. The Minister of Wellness, I definitely recommend that you look at that channel, okay, and study that channel. All right. And finally, ladies, tip number 8, okay, are we pre-pooing? I did a live on pre-pooing. I did pre-pooing videos, ladies, okay. So let's prepare our hair before the shampooing process begins. Pre-poo prep. Prepare our hair before the actual shampooing process begins, ladies. Okay, so if pre-pooing works for you, then do it, okay. If pre-pooing works for you, again, I did a pre-poo live, and you know, I did it because, you know, it works for certain ladies. But the thing is with the pre-poo is that the reason you have to pre-poo in the first place is because you're using shampoos that are very, you know, that contain these sulfates, that contain silicones, that are too harsh for black hair in the first place. And that's why you got to pre-poo, to prepare your hair for the harshness of that over-the-counter shampoo. However, when you have my Shima Hair Repair shampoo, you do not have to pre-poo unless you want to, okay. The Shima Hair Repair shampoo is going to do its job from beginning to end. It's going to be gentle on your hair because it's basically sulfate free. The sulfates contained in the shampoo is extremely mild and extremely gentle to, you know, to the texture of Afro-textured hair. Again, whether it's type 4C, whether it's type 3A, 2A, 1. You have my Shima Hair Repair shampoo and you believe you should pre-poo, then pre-poo your hair, ladies, okay? Pre-poo your hair and prepare it, you know, for the shampooing process, okay. Again, if you have to mash that banana and add some olive oil and apply it to your hair, that's one of the recipes for a pre-poo treatment. Mash a single banana, pour some olive oil on it, okay. Section off your hair, saturate your hair with the mashed banana and the olive oil. Leave it in your hair for 30 to 45 minutes. Put a plastic conditioning cap. Sit under the hair dryer if you must. Make sure that hair dryer is on medium, okay, so it could penetrate even better to the hair cuticle. And this is especially wonderful for ladies who have low porosity hair, okay. All right, so definitely use that. Low porosity hair is hair that has a hard time absorbing moisture. Low porosity hair is hair that has a very hard time absorbing the moisture of these products. So if you have to do all those steps, sit under that hair dryer, use plastic conditioning caps on top of, you know, putting the recipe on your hair, then do it, ladies, okay? Every step that we can take to prevent unnecessary breakage is important, all right? So, okay, so let's do that. Let's do that, okay? Remember to put that hair dryer on medium setting, okay? Stop putting these machines on the highest setting because you just want to get out of there fast. Okay, faster is just going to cause damage, okay? It's going to fry your hair, ladies, all right? So after you wash it off, you know, after you wash off the pre-poo treatment, again, you know, if you got the Shima Hair Repair shampoo, proceed with the Shima Hair Repair shampoo. If you don't have it, then proceed with whatever shampoo you have, okay? But proceed with the Shima Hair Repair shampoo as a real Shima girl, okay? Get the Shima Hair Growth products again at shimahaircare.com. All right, don't sleep on the right black hair products for black hair, ladies. That's why you're on this channel, okay? Because we're trying to do this right. Okay, my tip number 9 to help us accelerate slow hair growth. Oh, let me pause. Let me check the chat. Okay, let me check the chat. I get excited, you know, helping us grow black hair, okay? Because we can do it, you see. I know it's something that we can achieve. They've been telling us lies all these years that black hair really can grow very long, but they are all lies, okay? I just did a recent video yesterday about, you know, type 4C hair is difficult. You know, as you can see, it's not difficult. It's just a different type of hair texture that requires a different type of care, okay? That's all. All right, so make sure you check out my last live. Type 4C hair is difficult? All right, we shall see about that, huh? All right. Okay, let's see. All right. Chanel Stevenson said, I understand, but it was good the way it was. Yes, I'm trying to make it exactly the way it was, Chanel. That's the thing. I'm trying to make it exactly the way it was. All right, she says, thank you. Okay. Mimi says, awesome, thanks. All right, Mimi. All right, that's regarding the thinning hair video that I'm about to do. Okay. All right, ladies, thank you, thank you. Yes. Yes, let's get to tip number 9. This is exciting. So tip number 9, to help us accelerate or help us retain, hair growth. If we're experiencing slow hair growth, okay, let's stop mimicking the latest hair trends. Let's stop going after the latest hair trends that we see on TV and magazines or even at school. Okay, it's like the same thing as let's stop constantly manipulating our hair. If, for example, if we're always following the latest hair trends, that means we're always touching our hair, always constantly touching our hair, drying out our hair, breaking our hair with hangnails, with dirt on our fingers. We're manipulating our hair. Okay, let's stop that, because that's one of the tips that I share with you. Stop manipulating your hair. And now tip number 9 is stop mimicking the latest hair trends. Okay, so for example, so what if Cardi B color her hair blue? That's what you're gonna do now. You're gonna color your hair blue because she did it, mimicking the latest hair trends. Okay, and you do that, and then you just damage your hair. Because these quote unquote blue colors, you for the most part, it's a chemical treatment, right? Okay, to acquire that sea blue hair color, right? You do know that, right? Okay, and you're gonna create a setback, all in the name of following a celebrity. All right, remember that celebrity has their own hairstylists and stuff. Okay, they have access to some of the best, hair care. All right, so let's stop doing that. Let's stop following the celebrities' hair trends. Let's stop following our, the most popular girl in school's hair trends. There's even the most popular co-worker at work hair trends. Okay, once you're on the journey, the Shima Hair Growth journey, stay focused, stay on the path. Okay, stay on the path, ladies. All right, so here is tip number 10. What is tip number 10? Tip number 10 sounds simple, but it's probably the hardest one of all, when it really doesn't have to be. Okay, because when you know what's at the end of the rainbow, you will practice this. So tip number 10 is patience. Patience is a virtue. All right, patience is a virtue, and patience pays off. Patience is a virtue, and patience pays off, ladies. So what if it takes a year? So what if it takes 2 years, to reach your hair length goals? And once you reach your hair length goals, you do understand that length that you reach is forever, right? You do understand that, right? Once you reach your hair length goals, ladies, the length is forever, for life, unless you take a pair of scissors and you cut it, or you go back to practicing bad hair care practices. Okay, that is the only way you're gonna lose it. All right, and you notice, man. That's Chris Tucker from Friday. Oh God, I love that actor, from Friday. I love it when he said that. Hey, you notice, man. This was so funny. So yes, ladies, the length is yours to keep forever. All right, so yeah, you take a pair of scissors, you cut it off, fine, it's gone. You want a short hair, but that's only because you decided to cut it off. And if you go back to the back hair care practice, leaving your hair out all the single time, using heat tools, using the wrong hair products, just letting your hair do whatever it wants, using products full of sulfates, full of minerals, full of alcohol, putting a relaxer and a permanent color on your hair on the same day. Yeah, of course you're gonna lose it. Okay, you're gonna lose the beautiful length you gain in that 1 year or 2 years. Okay, but if you don't do that, if you continue to stay disciplined and wear your hair out only on special occasions and stuff like that, that beautiful length is gonna be forever. Okay, that that armpit length, if that's long for you, if armpit length is long for you, that's forever. Okay. Bra strap length, if that's long for you, that's forever. Okay. But you know, for those of us who want waist length and even booty length hair, that's forever. That is forever, unless we do what I just mentioned. Okay. All right, ladies, those are my tips. Those are 10 tips. Okay. Okay, so remember, patience, ladies, patience. Okay. Also learning, patience also requires us learning to detangle our hair the right way. Okay, we have to have patience in order to detangle our hair the right way. Okay, so Unravels Her Protective Style. Okay, had a tutorial, okay, called Shima Unravels Her Protective Style, teaching you ladies how to unravel a protective style the right way with patience. Okay, so we're gonna see what patience looks like. Do we want to see what patience looks like, ladies? Now, this is for the ladies who may not have seen this video, my tutorial video. If you've seen it, that's fine. You know, stay inspired, get re-inspired. Okay, you need to be studying this video so you can get it right. Okay, let's get it right. So allow me to show it to you again in case you missed it. Okay, because we're here to grow some hair, Shima girls. That's why we're here. Shima Hair Talk, so we can grow some hair, get healthy hair. All right, let's learn how to unravel our protective styles the right way. Let's go. Let me check the chat real quick, make sure. Okay, I have some new Shima girls that chimed in. I have Paige Turning Priestess. Hello, how you doing? She says, hi, Shima. Okay, I have Tanya Jones. She says, hello, Miss Shima. How are you? How are you? Love your hair video tutorials. We're going to watch one right now. Okay, I have Home with Davina. I want knee-length hair. Yeah. And dreams come true. Dreams come true, Home with Davina. Okay, so let's make this dream come true, ladies, right now. Let's go. Let me see. And here I am, unraveling my protective style, ladies. I did 4 plaits, 4 separate braids, and kept them in place for about 5 days. Just a short time for me so I can do this demonstration and continue to educate and inspire you ladies to utilize protective styling so you can maximize your hair growth. I never unravel them during my 5 days. I just simply Shima oil them once every day. I use my bobby pins to keep them pinned up and in place so they won't move around at night while I sleep. And I have my Shima Girl Silk Scarf in place as well. All of these simple steps combined will help us tremendously in preserving our hair growth, ladies. It will help us tremendously in growing very long Afro-textured hair, ladies. Now, here is my Shima Hair Repair Shampoo. This is what I use to wash my hair before I proceeded to create my protective style. My Shima Hair Repair Shampoo is applied to the hair while it is still dry, so it can absorb 100% better. This is especially important if you are on the low porosity hair side where hair has a hard time absorbing moisture. So allow my shampoo to remain in the hair between 15 minutes to even a full hour, depending on your specific hair needs. And let's get our hands on our Shima oil, Shima girls. My Shima oil will be our main staple product during our Shima hair growth journey. It contains almond oil, rosemary oil, biotin to help us grow thicker hair and even regrow mouth-thinning hair issues. It also contains coconut oil and just a combination of the very, very best moisturizing oils that will moisturize Afro-textured hair and wipe out hair dryness on the spot. Again, ladies, if you didn't notice, hair dryness is the #1 enemy of black hair. So let's wipe it out at every turn, Shima girls. As I come to gain access to all of my Shima hair growth products. All of that requires patience, okay? Starting from the bottom up, ladies. Black hair can grow is just not true. Now, the simple, not true. Now, the myth that black hair can grow is just not true. Now, the simple protective style that I use can be utilized by both natural and relaxed hair ladies. Both textures will be rewarded with longer, stronger, thicker hair, especially when you shimmer oil consistently and use TLC when styling, combing, and washing your hair, ladies. Look at the TLC that I'm using, in unraveling my hair. There are no hangnails inside that can hang onto my hair strands and rip my new growth apart. So always, always, always clip your nails, so make sure there are zero hangnails when styling and or washing your hair, ladies. So I created 4 plaits, okay? That's 4 plaits. And basically it's also called a braid out, of course. And that's the patience that I utilize, ladies. Patience. Styling, shimmer oil combined will wipe out our hair. Hold on. Protective styling and shimmer oil combined will wipe out our hair dryness problems like nothing you've ever seen before, Shima girls. You wonder why your ends are brittle, split, dry? That is hair dryness. You wonder why your hair looks so dry after a relaxer treatment has been washed out? That is hair dryness. You wonder why your hair won't quote unquote grow? That is hair dryness. Get hair dryness out the way with Shima oil and protective styling, and welcome to the longer, healthier, beautiful black hair club. So please, ladies, stay inspired, stay learning. This is how you gently unravel your plaits and remain consistent. Consistency is key in hair growth as well, ladies. Consistency, patience, and faith. And if you have the right black hair growth products in your hands, then you have nothing else to worry about. Stay blessed, Shima girls. I'll see you soon. And then I continue to keep on fluffing it, okay? That's what it looks like today. Just with my fingers. I barely don't even use the hair comb. Just my fingers. Okay? ShimaHairCare.com is the official website for Shima girls to get our Shima hair growth products, ladies. Get our Shima oils, get our Shima hair repair shampoo, Shima homemade hair butter. Alright. Okay, perfect. Okay, ladies, did we learn how to correctly unravel our protective styles with patience? All right, so you saw the patience. You saw the patience, okay? That's what I need you ladies to do. Okay, that's exactly how I need you ladies to unravel whichever protective style you use, whether it's two-strand twist, the French braid, the hair bun. It requires the same technique. Use your fingers first. Make sure the nails are clipped, filed, no hang nails. Have enough time on the day to do it. Okay, be serious about your Shima hair growth journey. Let's be serious, okay? You get serious about other things in your life. Let's get serious about our hair, okay? Our hair is part of our bodies, okay? Let's get serious about our bodies. Let's eat right, okay? And let's treat our hair right, okay? That's how we're gonna make it, ladies. That's how we're gonna make it. There's no other way we're gonna make it, okay? There's no other way. Okay, Shima girls, I'm gonna allow you to continue to enjoy your holiday. All right, I hopped on here. Hopefully I inspired you yet again. Okay, and I hope that you practice everything that you just watched in this video, ladies. Practice makes perfect. That's another tip. Practice makes perfect. Don't be disappointed if you get it wrong. Just continue to do, to try again until you perfect it. Okay. Again, nobody's perfect, but just try to do your darndest. Okay, to get it as perfect as possible. Okay. All right. Protect the styles. Okay. Thank you, Tanya Jones. She says, thank you, Miss Shima Queen. You are amazing. Thank you, Tanya. Shima girl, Tanya. So flattering. So, okay, Shima girls. All right, I'm going to say good night. Okay. It's 9:04 p.m. here in Florida. Okay. So, I hope I did my thing. I hope it kept you Shima girls inspired. You keep coming back. So, that's good. That's good news. Okay. I'm inspiring some of you. I'm humbled by that. Again, happy Memorial Day, Shima girls. All right, many blessings. Take care and be safe.